Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you some MagSafe cases and answer your question whether all cases work with MagSafe. I'll explain what MagSafe is if you don't know and all the details about it. So let's start. Okay, so some cases do have a little circle, not that little, in the center. By the way, all the cases that I'll show you in this video will be listed in the description down below with links, so feel free to check them out and get them off Amazon. Yeah, so this is a circle that we have here, and it has magnets inside, and they are here to strengthen your already existing magnets in the phone. And it's for not only chargers, but mostly chargers, but also some other accessories, so your phone can stick onto them. You can see now I have a charger. It's a big charger, but your charger doesn't have to be that big. There are also very small chargers with MagSafe. And as you can see, it holds to my phone, no case, it just holds. And this is what MagSafe is. You can get also like a car attachment, something like for your car or for anything else to attach your phone to it. And there's lots of people that love the MagSafe. So also case manufacturers started producing case with magnets inside. And I'll show you an example of a case that doesn't have MagSafe. As you can see right here, this does not have MagSafe, so if I were to attach it, it's falling off very easily. And yeah, so not all cases will be MagSafe compatible. Of course, let me put that back on. Of course, it'll still work if you were like using it just like a nightstand. It may work, but it may fall off. So it's not that great of a setup, to be honest. If you use MagSafe accessories or are planning on using some, you may actually want to check out some cases with MagSafe built in, like for example this one. This one is with the magnet, and when I attach it, it holds really well. It even holds upside down. So yeah. And now the cases with magnets may be different. There may be a case that you don't see magnets on, and they do still have magnets. There may be a case, as this one that I've shown you earlier, that has a little disadvantage. It covers the Apple logo a little bit, you can see here, so that may be a little bit of a problem. But there may be cases, like the one that I've shown you as the first one, that has a cutout here, so it just doesn't cover the Apple logo, and you know, it's just more aesthetically pleasing for some people. Now let's see all the cases that I wanted to show you. So now let's see the Torras cases. I've already shown you the Torras cases that like two of the cases, but let's see all of them. Okay, so you already saw this one and saw this one. They do have magnets. Now this one has a magnet, but also has this little L stand. That's great. There's also one with an O-ring. But remember, O-rings make your MagSafe a little less, less magnetic. So it may detach. You can see it goes like this. It's easier to detach it. But you can utilize the ring to make your phone stand like this, or even rotate it and make it stand like this. So these are the cases from Torras with MagSafe, and they are really great. Also, like, remember, they all will charge your phone fine. So yeah. Now let's talk about the Spigen cases that I have, and I have two MagSafe Spigen cases. One of them is really fun because it actually has an imitation of the wireless charging mechanism inside of your phone. It has a coil here, that's how wireless charging works by induction. The magnets are shown here, like all the mechanisms. I think that's really cool. And another one is going to be just very simple, so I'm not even gonna try it on, but has a cat MagSafe here and also covers your camera part, which is great, and it's also by Spigen. Now there are also cases like this one that didn't really have to show off the magnets, but they do by a little line for like decoration. And this is a JETech case, and JETech cases are great because they are pretty cheap. So yeah, you get this one, or you get this one, which also has this O-ring, which makes the magnets work a little bit less, but can be rotated. It's really fun to play with. And now let's see some other cases, which are, for example, ESR. ESR, like this one, it's one of my favorite cases. It's so nice to touch. It's just so good under your finger. And it has a stand here on your camera and has the MagSafe built into it. So that is really great. I really like this case, and it's pretty cheap because it costs just around am I right? 17.56 euros. So that's great. Now it's time for another ESR, which is a bit more expensive, but it's translucent here, and it also comes with this stand. So yeah, you get the stand, you get the MagSafe, you get everything. And there are also some more expensive cases that I can show you, which are going to be the Benks cases. There's also MagSafe in here, even though the case is so thin. You can see it's literally so thin, like paper thin. And it has a magnet inside, so that's great. Also, there's a different version of the Benks case, which has the TPU here, instead of just being so thin on the sides. As you can see, it's, yeah, the difference is here. Now, there is also a very, I think it's cheap. Am I right? Yeah, it's cheap. This one. And it also has the like full ring here, also with magnets inside. And these are basically all the cases that I got with MagSafe. So feel free to check them out, compare their prices. And from my recommendations, if I were to tell you which cases are my favorites, it's for sure gonna be this one by Torras, and this one by ESR. And I hope that this video was helpful. Feel free to check out all the links in the description down below. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.